My most promising apprentice, I have an important task to discuss with you. As Tremere, our greatest power, our greatest concern, is knowledge into the nature of our kind. Not just our clan, but all kindred. The most peculiar are the Malkavians. You see, the Malkavians are afflicted with a type of incurable madness. It's different among each of them, but ever present. Although leaving a tragic tarnish on their minds, it also imbues them with a certain insight. It affords them an understanding of things they would have no knowledge of otherwise. We the Tremere would have much to gain from learning how they achieve this. Your role would be as an investigator. By any means necessary, I want you to learn of their secrets. It's difficult to say, neonate. Having no understanding of this beast makes it difficult to say indeed. Perhaps interviewing a prominent Malkavian would be of benefit to you. One last thing. There is another way. It pains me to even utter these words, but one would indubitably understand Malkavian insight by diablerizing a Malkavian. That is, to consume the Malkavian's blood until he or she is no more. I understand your reluctance, neonate. It would be a last resort in any case. If you do not wish to participate in this duty, I shall find another, more willing pupil. Excellent. If I may help you get started, there are 2 sisters that run a nightclub in Santa Monica who you could speak with. Their blood is of Malkav. And remember, diablerie is to be a last and discreet option.
Where to?
Kitten, do you really think I'm so stupid to not know the real reason you're here? Please, let me hear your pathetic lies. Oh, of course, it starts with questions. It always does. Just like all the others Strauss has sent here. So young, so naive. Please, didn't he tell you we can see into your very soul? So I can see you'd plainly take my blood if I didn't gift wrap it for you and your little Camarilla Blood King. You'd destroy me to know my nature. As fun as that may be, I'd rather watch you scream for mercy.
Surprised to see me, my child?
I know you must have many questions. I was destroyed in the physical world, but my essence lives on in eternity. Be calm, child. This world is an illusion of your mind. In reality, you're a catatonic mess. You're trapped here. My purpose is to help you overcome your own personal boundaries. As I said, child, it's all recorded. I am you. You must traverse your mind and find a place you can call home. There, you must decide your priorities in this world. I'll find you once you've done this. Farewell, my progeny. Choose wisely.
You're here. How are you? We've all missed you so much. I'm here to help you. Don't you remember your old friends and family? Don't you miss us after what happened to you? You shouldn't just throw it all away. You still have a responsibility to the people that loved you. You can't let this curse overcome who you were. You have to let go of this power you've gained. It's corrupting you. You need to come home.
The search for an LA sewer worker is beginning to look grim as police and family...
A guy with a name like that deserves to be beat.
Hey, player, remember me? Just wanted to remind you what this was all about. I was your first adversary, a true test of your might. Not many players that could do what you did that night. I'm finished because of you. Just saying. If I could do half the shit you could, I'd be on top of the world right now. Shit is holding you back, girl. You're still attached to all those old feelings, your friends and your family. Keep thinking about that shit, and you will never reach your max. You gotta realize sacrifice ain't always a bad thing. You gotta accept the fact that it's lonely at the top. Go get rid of what's tying you down, and you will rise to the occasion. I guarantee it.
Damn it, I want to hurt somebody.
You, take care of that thing yet? What's happening? Guess you'd say that's why ain't nobody come to my funeral, huh? I suppose you're right. Pushing drugs only made me king of a bunch of fucking crackheads and put me in the grave. Forget it then. Keep your friends.
What is it? I see. Maybe you're right. Life has changed. And we all have adjusted without you around. Perhaps some things are better left endeared only in memory.
Interesting choices you've made there, child. I hope you find your decision to be a wise one. Indeed. But there's another decision for you to make. You need to decide what your place in the world is. It will all be clear in due time. Seek out the avenues of your travels and make a choice.
Good evening, neonate. It's good to see you again. Know that your ordeal here is almost over. I'm merely a reflection of yourself. This place is only a cavity of your own mind, one you must escape or be condemned to for eternity. As my apprentice, you understand the importance of obedience. This is why you must root out the radical spirit that would teach you otherwise. It only wishes to undermine your ability to succeed. Free thinking is endearing, but free action is dangerous. Without the guidance of authority, you're liable to destroy yourself. Very good. Seek out that which moves without bounds and deliver it from your mind.
Hey kid, what's up? Listen, there's a lot going on these days. I'm sure you figured that out. You need to take a side. What I mean is that freedom and order were not meant to exist together. Now, you can go lay down and be the lapdog of some Camarilla elder. And I'm sure that'll be real cozy. But I'll be the first to tell you that calling your own shots is the only way to be. Damn right. Let me tell you something, kid. The most valuable contribution you can make to society is being your own person, doing your own thing. Wrangling yourself in the shackles is the only way. Go find your slave keeper. Show him where you stand. What's up? What's on your mind? Middle ground? There's no room for it. You give them an inch, they take 100 miles. You know, I never thought about it that way. Leadership through the invisible hand. Newbie, I think you might be onto something.
Yes, neonate. Of course. What is it? Please, clarify your meaning. An interesting perspective indeed. Stemming from the philosophy of the mystic yin-yang, each force refutes and needs the other. Neonate, you are wise in your youth. I shall consider your words carefully.
Hello again. Your journey is almost at its end. There's but one last task you must complete. Now that you've determined your priorities and your place in the world, seek out the source of your power. There, you will determine your true nature. Before you go, child, surely you must have questions. I will answer one before I leave you forever. You were chosen because of the power and grace your spirit possesses. Your place in the world was picked out long before your embrace. You were to become the pivot point in a game much more immense than you will be able to comprehend. Centuries from now, maybe you'll truly understand your role tonight.
Well. If it isn't Johnny Do-Good, here to save the world from himself. Yes, I'm you fool. Are you that daft? Never mind. You and I, we need to talk. You and your ways. Helping every pathetic wretch you find. You need to stop being such a spineless imbecile and start looking out for yourself. The only reason you do it is so you can feel good about yourself. Keep me locked away inside for just a little longer. But why don't you try helping yourself once in a while? You think anyone else is watching your back? You expect me to buy a canned response like that? Helping others is just a liability. I never considered that before. Perhaps memory is our only real legacy. Twin, you've given me something to think about.
You've awoken. You've been in a trance for almost 3 nights now. I was quite afraid you'd never awake. What happened? I'm sorry, my apprentice. I'm used to having a certain degree more of influence over my pupils, and not having that same luxury in your case. I didn't want to startle you. I did not anticipate your condition. It seemed that you may have never awoken. You've been screaming nonsense since you fell under this madness. Tell me, what is it that you saw while you were there? Interesting. Perhaps the Malkavian's dreams offer perspectives they would not have otherwise. Your research has been invaluable. Excellent work, Neonate.